Artem Sokolov had been raised in velvet halls. His father's shipping empire had made him one of the wealthiest men in St. Petersburg, yet decades of comfort left him hollow. Friends teased that he would never understand real life. Over a smoky card table one winter night, an outrageous challenge was laid. Greater than, you couldn't survive a month in a village shack, Artem. Your habits are too polished, your shoes alone cost more than their roofs. Artem's pride ignited. A month. I'll live as a pauper for a year if you insist. The bet was set. He would strip away his fortune, arrive in an anonymous rural district, and prove he could endure the simplicity his friends romanticized. 2 weeks later he stepped off a creaking bus into the frost-silvered hamlet of Malinovka. He wore patched trousers, carried only a canvas satchel, and introduced himself as Artyom from Ariel, an itinerant laborer seeking odd jobs. In the village market, a thin girl sold herbs and goat's milk. Her shawl was mended more times than Artem could count, yet her eyes gleamed with calm determination. Her name was Daria. She supported her ailing mother by gathering mushrooms at dawn, hauling water, and selling milk. Daily proximity bred quiet familiarity. Artem chopped wood for widows, mended fences, swept stalls, tasks he'd never touched in the city. Daria noticed how awkward he was at first. Splinters blistered his soft palms, he salted soup too heavily, he forgot to bolt doors. But gradually, repetition formed rhythm. Rising at sunrise, he fetched water without complaint, evening brought the slow pleasure of bread fresh from Daria's oven. Habits shifted. Where once he measured worth by stocks and titles, he began measuring days by work well done, the scent of hay, and the softness in Daria's laughter when snowflakes clung to his hair. By midsummer they wed simply, under an oak tree, the priest reciting blessings while neighbors hummed folk tunes. Artem's old world of champagne and gala halls felt like a distant dream. Simplicity was now his anchor. Scene 2. The Revelation. One crisp October evening, Daria stirred cabbage soup over the hearth. Artyom, she said, brushing an ember from her apron, the midwife confirmed it, I carry not one child, but 3. The spoon slipped from his hand. His mind churned. Triplets. Doctors had declared him barren years ago. For a decade he'd quietly accepted a lineage cut short. Yet here Daria stood, cheeks flushed with hope. Fear tangled with wonder. Dasha, are you certain? She nodded, eyes glistening. Certain. 3 heartbeats. Artem retreated outside, snow crunching under boots. Stars spilled across the sky like scattered coins. Memories of sterile clinics, cold diagnoses, and city gossip resurfaced. All those years he'd drowned out in wealth, convinced fate had sealed his line. But Malinovka had changed him. The habit of labor had bred patience, humility softened his pride. Instead of suspicion, gratitude rose. Could life reward transformation by overturning certainty? Weeks passed. Artem redoubled chores, insulating walls, storing grain, sewing blankets. His hands, once uncalloused, toughened further. Neighbors noticed his unflagging dedication. City man no longer, chuckled old Nikolai. Months later, letters from Petersburg arrived, friends demanded proof he had truly vanished. Artem penned only one line. Greater than, riches taught me comfort, habit taught me life. Here, amidst honest toil and love, I've found wealth immeasurable. Moral. Repeated actions carved destiny. Artem's deliberate embrace of humble routines reshaped his spirit, prepared him for fatherhood, and rendered sterile verdicts meaningless. Wealth may cushion the body, but steady habits fortify the soul, and sometimes, when the heart changes, fate follows.